My fellow Jamaicans, me come for drink milk, but be there cocoa. It is abundantly clear to me that there are people who live foreign and identify as Jamaicans, but you don't have one of these. And while you're entitled to your opinion, one is a set of rascal duns. So let me set the record straight. Number one, Jamaica is not an African nation. It's not a black country. We identify as an ethnically diverse society. People, please just stop it. Out of many, one people, Jamaicans. We do not hyphenate and we do not encourage separation by race. Number two, this one's mine. This is my granny one. This one is my mom's. And this is grandpa. Yeah, it's hardcover. Grandpa died a long time ago. If you are planning a trip to Jamaica and you don't own one of these, you're going to have to book a return flight from where you came. These are the rules. I'm just laying it down for you. If you go to Jamaica and you don't have one of these, immigration will stamp your passport and give you a set amount of time that you're allowed to stay in Jamaica. And if you overstay your welcome, we put you back on a plane and we send you back. You, not me, you back to the country for which you came.
Yeah. Welcome, Fake Jamaican detective. Jamaican. Yeah, what?
Let's again party.
Me at the goddamn party. Hi guys, welcome to another video. It's Ndagire here, and in the studio we have the beautiful
Natkunda Esther. Guys, welcome to Ndagire's channel. In today's video, Chinese people are no.
So guys, today's video we have this Chinese woman, in Jamaica, and she's telling us Africans to stop claiming Jamaicans, and Jamaicans should actually understand they don't have any African roots. But yeah guys, before we get into the video, watch this clip, come back, and let's talk about it.
Ministry of Education, I have a bone to pick with you. Why are so many Jamaicans ignorant of their own history? Why so much dunce people in my comment section? Oh my God, people, stop it. The Jamaican accent is not an African dialect. The Jamaican accent, like everything associated with modern Jamaican heritage, is in fact the byproduct of the cultural melting pot that our motto embraces. In fact, in terms of cadence, it's most similar to an Irish accent.
I've been shook enough now, to be honest, since the racing is a bit tired now and the legs are like jelly, but yeah, I suppose we did a bit of celebrating and did the podium thing and got to put on the podium pants as well.
You see, as early as 1656, Oliver Cromwell ordered 2,000 Irish children to be taken to Jamaica and sold to English settlers. The extent of Irish immigration to Jamaica was so prolific in the centuries to follow that 25% of Jamaican citizens can claim Irish ancestry. And this includes Bob Marley and Marcus Garvey. So if you never know, now you know. Again, out of many, one people.
This discussion about this Chinese woman, she's Jamaican, but a one badass Chinese lady who feels that she should defend our Chinese roots in Jamaica. What I can't understand with you is when some of the points you're making that, Jamaican people are not Africans and that patois is not from the African language. And you're wrong. You understand? I don't know if you had problem in school. You said that they used to mark you. News, we have news for you. They used to mark me too. And for me, it's obvious that I am of African descent with my skin color and all of that. When you are talking and you're talking about you flip your passport, them and I talk about who born you from who born you. All of my passport, them in my generation, a Jamaican passport, right? I'm in Canada. I have a Canadian passport. But what I did forget to do is take out my blue passport when we have upstairs. And for your information, being here, we still can acquire our Jamaican passport right down in Toronto. There's an office down there where we can acquire our Jamaican passport and being dual citizen. So we don't have any problem. And when you're talking about how if we go to Jamaica, Jamaican government is gonna tell us how long to stay in the country. That's not true. We tell, when we go to Jamaica, we can buy a open ticket and go to Jamaica and decide when we want to come back a foreign. You never know that? Yes, as it work. We can decide if we want to come back or not, and nobody can run we out. You understand? So that's not true. If you hold a foreign passport, yes, you would want to obey by the laws of the passport. You travel as a tourist, go somewhere, whether it's there you come from or not, and you would want to come back because there's duration of time you want to travel. But if I get up right now and I buy a ticket and decide I don't want to come back to Canada, see how many months, nobody can send me back. Not go so. You understand? And you know your accent, your fake Jamaican accent, because remember, say you're not live a Jamaican either. You're there foreign, right? So if you there foreign, what you are implying that if we go back to Jamaica, Jamaican government can tell us when we stay, it applies to you too. A foreign, you're there. And I can understand where you're coming from, because I have encountered 𝗙𝗶𝗍 Chinese people, downtown, when you keep shop downtown, or disrespect Jamaican people. And I mean, if you are Jamaican, I'm not here to say you are not Jamaican or not. You were born there. Your parents were born there. That's what you said. But make it clear, Miss Chin, my father never import my mother. My father never import my mother. My mother come from Jamaica, and we are African descent. Don't get it wrong. Yes, Jamaican people are African descent. We not afraid. We don't quarrel with nobody. We are okay. We're African and we love Africa. And you cannot, as a born Jamaican Chinese, you cannot dictate to us who we call ourselves. Me never hear nobody say Jamaica is a racially diverse country. I hear that Jamaica is not described as a racially diverse country. Huh? Where you get that from? All your history, them where you dig up and talk about our accent is from Irish people or whatever. And no, none of the Jamaican patois you can find any Chinese language or any Irish language. No, they're all African, derived from African language. And let me tell you something, most of them were made up by the African people in Jamaica. Because, why? When the slaves were dragged to Jamaica to work, you see, the slaves make up their own language so that the English would know when they're talking what they're talking about. If you want to belong to a place and if you come to a place, what are you cussing out Jamaican people for? And I call we idiot. Just because we're identifying ourselves with our motherland. And that you upset about? You depend news that talk about you are not Chinese. Yeah, all your talk say you're not Chinese and I'm looking at you. Me no see nothing else to identify you as. And again, you said your father import a Chinese woman, go get a Chinese woman. Forget you as a child. My father never get my mother from nowhere but in a Jamaican.
As you've seen the video, that is what the lady had to say. And I must say, I love when Jamaican people come out openly, because I've had and I've seen a lot of them when they come and they really claim the African roots. Like that is one specific place.
That's
or
true.
Demographic. I can't really come on the internet and say like they don't love Africa. Like,
of course,
Jamaicans love Africa.
That's true.
Like crazy.
And Africans love Jamaicans.
It's so crazy. It's only until I understood the history of what is going on that I understood Jamaica is not in Africa.
By the way, we grew up thinking Jamaica is our next door neighbor.
Can you imagine? Because growing up in school, in primary, in our functions, there's no way you cannot be there and there's no Jamaican music. Like how?
What is Uganda's dancehall? East Africa dancehall is nothing without Jamaica. This is why Conscience is East Africa's his second home.
Yeah. When I actually understood that Jamaica was not in Africa, I was like, where's Jamaica?
Yeah.
Like, where is Jamaica? Because guys, their music is freaking amazing. And this is how I tell us as a people that media is very important. Like we need to have our own media that represents us. Because like now realizing that Jamaica is not in Africa is baffling to me. And it gets me sad because it raised us. It raised me.
The fact that a Chinese woman
Yeah.
has the guts to tell people that speak patois that actually even black Jamaicans, your language is not your language. You stole it from the Irish.
That was so weird.
Yes.
Freaking weird.
Very.
These are things that we take slightly. It's like she's saying, as a Chinese, she has more rights than the Jamaican person
Yes.
in Jamaica,
Yeah.
when they are the same people that still came to Jamaica as workers. Because it's the reality.
Exactly.
They came as workers. They were brought in by the British, by the colonizers that were there in that time as workers. And it's like the Indians in Uganda.
Yeah, yeah.
They came through, of course, working, labor and all that. There's also this video that, guys, I failed to get it, but I'll get it, where there's Indians claiming to be Ugandan. They want to be citizens. They want to claim land. They want to, like, they really want to be in the country because they feel like they own it. But as a Ugandan, you can never go in India and do that, can you?
Show me your grandparents in Gujarati culture.
And she was telling you, if you do not have this passport that I carry as a Chinese in Jamaica, please go back where you came from. You don't allow. Actually, she said it's her own rule.
Yeah, that was so funny.
She said, we will
Kick you out.
Excuse you, why don't you go back where you came from? China's not that far, right?
It's the part where she said Jamaicans are more Irish than African.
So she's fighting so much to claim her roots in Jamaica. And this is what is going on also in South Africa. You know, we have these people that came as colonizers, as labor workers, and now they are in a time where Africa is rising and really, really getting into their strength.
Yeah.
And they feel like they are being chased out, so they have to do whatever it takes for them to stay in our spaces, for them to stay in our continents. And that's crazy.
Jamaicans must be proud to speak a European language, by the way. That's what she's saying.
Personally, I would say people of color, to me, are the most racist people today
Towards people
towards
of color.
black people,
That's true.
towards African people.
But see, at the same time, when I see it, I'm like, you and me, we have no difference in the eyes of the whites. We are still classified as people of color, even if you are closer to their whiteness. So
It's really weird.
it's sad on her part.
Yeah, it is. So I just want to encourage Jamaicans that we Africans love you. And like I said, your music really groomed us. And like I said as well, entertainment, media, sports, especially media, plays a big role when it comes to how everybody sees you.
Yes, that's true.
Because when I come here and I'm like, I thought Jamaica is in Africa, it's because I thought, because I was seeing my people that look like me
That's true.
having the dopest kind of music, and we had it in our homes every single time. Even today,
I just want to say this, by the way, guys, before I leave. If you are Jamaican, any people of color, the black ones. If you want to come to Uganda, ladies and gentlemen, we have an Airbnb. So don't ever be there being like, oh, I want to visit Uganda, because Jamaicans, we're actually visa free.
yeah.
We are visa free. Jamaicans can come to Uganda for 90 days without a visa. So yeah, if you're from Jamaica and you want to visit Uganda, please,
We got you covered.
we got you covered.
We pick
right?
you from the airport because we want you to be safe. You need to be safe when you come to our country.
Exactly.
You know, so.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we love you guys.
Yeah.
So don't let these haters come on here and mess with your brains. We are one people, like the lady said.
One love, one heart. Let's get
Together.
Be your right. Good night, yo.
Guys, that's it for us in the video. Thanks for watching. It might have been kind of crazy, but we just had to do it. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.